afternoon, all of viewers on MAQ TV, and we have joining us a very dear friend of Cricket Council USA, and that's the man called Sultan. He is the big man from ASAC Sports. You would have heard of that very popular brand. Well, that brand, ASAC Sports, is aligned to Cricket Council USA, and of course, Sultan, is across in Canada. He has been a big supporter of MAQ TV and also Cricket Council USA. Good afternoon, Sultan. How are things?
Good afternoon, Vinod. We family, us are all fine, and we hope the same from your side.
It hasn't been that bad in Trinidad and Tobago. 115 cases. We haven't had a single case for the last 8 days, which is very good. And unfortunately, we've had 8 deaths. But the figures, it's a small country of 1.2 million, Trinidad and Tobago. So you find that the numbers are not really alarming. What's the figures like in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, it's not that good here as compared to what you've mentioned in your area. Unfortunately, we are not that blessed. Here, as of today, we have passed over 13,000 cases in Ontario and over 850 death cases. So, and the numbers are inclining every day. They're not steady. They're not going down. So we're still kind of in lockdown, quarantine, and we are practicing. Government is taking all the measures. And we hope this passes by quickly because it's impacting all the areas, all the domains, socially, economically, business-wise, job-wise. People are pretty much at home. We are like pretty much closed for the last 6 weeks now. And it's just like there are positives to it too as well. The way, if you want to see that, lots of people complain that they don't get enough time to spend with their families, and I think this is a good time for them to make this bond, spend time with the families, much needed time. And also, you know, just I think unfortunately this is there. It's real. It's for real. It's not gonna stop anywhere soon. That's what the predictions are. But what we can do is take all the positive out of it and try to be positive. See, the thing is we humans are social animals. We need to socialize, but that social distancing is just physical. It's not like interacting with people. So this is a good time. I've been reaching out to all my friends, families, extended families, and people and the cricketers over the last 1 month. And believe me or not, it feels so good. Although the people we are being in touch with WhatsApp, different apps, and text, different groups, social media, and we are interactive, very interactive. But when you call, I mean, people are surprised because in the early days, we have tend to start communicating more on the devices rather than one-on-one. So I think that was a good thing. People should do that. Call people, ask for anyone's well-being because it's important. It makes you feel good if somebody calls you personally and talks about your well-being, your family, and you know they're concerned. Texting is easy, but now that you have time, you can do that. You know, and also I think like Steve Harvey says, you know, you have to have a chart. You have to have a chart, and Oprah follows that too. That, you know, you put down what you need to do and what you cannot do because of your active life outside day to day. You know, people are very busy. These are demanding times. It's not easy sitting home. It's nothing easy. You know that. You know, we work hard day in, day out. See at the tournaments when we're involved in US Open, I mean, tremendous work goes in the background. People may not realize, but it's 24/7 work going on. I mean, day and night, we are in communication and lots of things. I mean, similarly now, like if you to you know and brush up your skill set and sign in for any course that you wanted to do. You didn't have enough time to study because of your jobs. Do that. So take everything positive. We are looking forward for positivity. So what I want with this platform. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to give a message that, think in these times, think about your life, reflect about your life, what you want to do different. And, when you come out of it, do something different that makes a difference.
Yeah, that's a very strong message indeed. And of course, I like your approach. I like your take to what's going on. You need to be positive. You need to take a positive approach because if you surround yourself with negativity, there's only one way you can go, which is down. You need to fight it, and mentally you have to be strong during this period as well. In terms of the business, Asak Sports, the very wonderful brand, of course, very popular as well. In terms of your business, that must have been impacted hugely because there's no cricket.
Absolutely. It's just not me. Everybody here in sports industry in Canada is impacted heavily. The reason to it is that we have certain weather conditions in Canada, and as we know, we have a very short season. We don't have a year-long cricket. So to compensate that, because there's so much talent, there's so many cricketers, we do have indoor practices in the winters, and there's winter leagues, but they were shut down as well. So when there's no cricket, there's no demand as such. People are not gonna come out, and of course, the shops are closed. People are not meeting each other. We cannot, and this is kind of business that you cannot do virtually. You have to send the gear, give the gear. People come and try it on. So yeah, it's huge. It's for this season. As of now, the news is what we know is all the leagues and the cities have announced that until the end of June, they're gonna keep everything closed, all the parks and facilities. So that being said, usually our season starts in May, sometime in May, and it goes up to September. And in between, weather permits because we have rain stuff somewhere. So we don't get too much of cricket. So basically, primarily February on to end of May. This for the cricket especially. This is the season for the business. This is where you basically do all your all year long. You work hard for these three plus months, and that is it. So after that, then once there's no season, there's no such demand. But it's not just with me. It's everyone. Hard times, tough times. There's a pressure. It comes on everyone naturally, but it's just like these times make you strong mentally, and you have to prepare for the worst always. And that also realize you should always be prepared for the worst, and then it doesn't do much of a damage mentally. And so this is how it is. Like everybody is going through it. It's real. The only thing that we want to do is hope that we have some medication out there soon, some vaccination out there soon. Lots of people are doing research. There are tremendous amount of remedies and information on COVID-19 on social media and all the mediums. And I think you guys are doing a pretty good job as well through your channels. And Cricket 360 is also doing it. So I really appreciate that, and we have to continue to do that. And the more we do keep ourselves socially active, reaching out, do something. I mean, that's gonna relax you, and we don't know for sure how long it's gonna stay around, and we're not even and we're not even sure that if it's gonna come around again. So so maybe this is gonna be new way of living for some time. That when it peaks up, you just go in quarantine, and then when it releases, maybe like red zone, yellow zone, green zone that permits accordingly. They set the permissions, and
I think one thing that the key to this is getting a vaccine. And once that is about, then we can probably go back to normal. You were speaking about the second wave as well. And Canada, at this point in time, they're going through their first wave. And it hasn't really flattened as yet, flattening the curve, so to speak. But tell us a bit about the ASAC brand. I'm sure that after everything is settled, there will be a demand for sporting games. Tell us a bit about your brand and how did you start ASA?
Oh yeah. Well, this is a very good question. So if I go back, how did I start? See, I share the passion for cricket. I've been playing cricket for a long time now. First, I was in States. I used to play there. Then I moved to Canada and I started here and got involved with different clubs here. Now, first, when I landed to Canada, I was involved with JB Master, a very good cricket club. Most of our players always represent Canada, which
Is
used to be
that Johnny Bujan?
exactly.
Oh, he was a dear friend of mine, my brother, rest his soul. He always came to Trinidad, and he was actually a very dear friend of mine. Unfortunately, he lost his life in Trinidad as well.
Yeah, he's a beautiful person. The club used to call it Brampton Master, and after his passing, it was named after him, Johnny Podjan's Master Club. I'm still involved with them, all the good guys. Some of them are your friends as well. Rizwan, you probably know him, a wonderful guy, a friend of mine. Then from there, I moved to Ramblers, Mississauga Ramblers. This is a huge club, been there forever, one of the oldest club in Canada. We have a bunch of teams. We have 7 teams and in pretty much all divisions. And we have over 300 registered players to the club. So because of my association involvement, not only here with other clubs and other teams that I played for, I got into it. I got interested. So, see, with the demanding thing, I wanted to do some. Always had that entrepreneurship drive in me. So I wanted to do something, and I believe that must do what you know a little bit about. So cricket is something that I knew about it, and that intrigued me towards starting this business to begin with. And then after our measures, quality, and lots of efforts and work that we put in, we had a very great response, tremendous response. We have lots of people, our sponsored players who are representing Canada. One of them is Shahid and other players, very good players who are playing. Vishan Qureshi also plays with our brand. And uh, uh, the brand itself is growing tremendously. To be very honest, people are giving great feedbacks, and we are very proud of what we put on the table when it comes to cricket. It's also not only just a business; it's giving back, and we have done it quite a bit from the beginning. We support the talent, we basically promote them. There are people, especially in different parts of the country, they don't have access to the supporting goods as in North America people would have. So we've been supporting them all along. Wherever there's a great talent, we reach out and we support in forms of sponsorship. Uh, our brand, as it's growing, we have plans for coming future. We're gonna do more promotions. We're gonna, I mean, last year, unfortunately, because of my busy schedule, I could not make it to US Open. But this year, if things clear out, I'll be coming there. I'll be.
We have 7 months. We have 7 months before the US Open.
Oh, yes,
So
absolutely.
one hopes that if it, that it comes off, we're pretty optimistic at CCUSA that it will be played. I look forward to seeing you there.
Yes, yes, definitely. Likewise, yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward, and now it's gonna be more passionate about it because reason being, after this quarantine and just very lack of cricket for some time, it's gonna be amazing tournament. I can assure you that. Lots of people are gonna show more interest because they're gonna reach out, and we'll make it every year. You know that every year it's better than before because
Yeah.
we learn as we progress. We are smart panel, smart people working, dedicated people, hardworking people, and passionate about cricket. And all of them are basically with the same mindset to give something towards cricket. And that is because
I think they are led by a great man in the Mohammed Qureshi. He's a great leader, and he has seen that cricket under his control for the last 20 years. You know, just last December, CCUSA celebrated its 20th anniversary of existence, and so far we've had 11 US Open tournaments. This year, the 12th. Tell us a bit about your dealings with MAQ and his effort. Tell us a bit about his effort in promoting cricket, not only in America but in Canada as well.
See, Mr. MAQ undoubtedly is an example for anyone when it comes to North America, especially in promoting cricket. The efforts that he has made over the time, both time, hard work, financially. That is when he's gonna leave a very great legacy, and it's a very big shoe to fill in. Uh, I I I know that I work very closely with Mr. MAQ, and I think above all these things, he's a great person. He is. He intrigues all the people. He has energy that people get attracted to because of his sincerity towards cricket, and all the people who share the same common goal and objective. Definitely get intrigued. w- Cricket in North America has come to a level because of not. It could not have been done without it. Uh, this long journey, it takes some passion to carry on, and doing it as and keep on improving, keep on engaging. So basically, uh, eh, they have a company, T20 Sports, and I'm a VP of operations for them for North America, as I represent it in Canada as well. So we basically promote from all the venues possible, uh, and our efforts as a brand. I'm always there to support these events in rest of the capacity, and we're gonna continue to do so because cricket is something that has lots of potential. There's lots of people who can make career out of it. There's good examples. There's good examples who
Yeah.
are now playing, representing at different levels, playing commercial cricket and stuff. And they made career out of it. And these are the platforms that some people need. And who else can provide better than MAQ? He understands all the dynamics of it, and going forward, definitely we'll have better plans. As of now, we are just holding back because of this quarantine process. And the thing is this, because right now we are more worried about our players, more worried about the people who we work with, their well-being, and you know, uh, I want to assure all of you, once this is over, Cricket Council of USA and uh, personally, Macro actually has great plans for all. Right now, he's also concerned about people's well-being, the players, and the clear message that he has already given, and it's been instructed to us to give as well, is to always promote people. There's nothing much you can do, just to be careful at this time. Stay home, stay safe, keep your family safe, don't be vulnerable. Cricket is always there. We are here, we are not going nowhere, and nothing's gonna stop us. So it's just uh, that if you're healthy, you come back, you play cricket. There's plenty of cricket, and then probably we'll try and we'll have some conversations, some discussions, some plannings. Maybe if this year we could not play much of cricket, maybe next year we can have another tournament like championship, T10. Nothing official, but I'm just saying, just
Yeah.
to.
Well, there has been some discussion at CCUSA, and there's an ambitious plan to play the MAQ T10 in September. I don't think it will come out. I think it's been optimistic, but if it doesn't, MAQ still wants to explore the idea of hosting it either in October or November, because what he's saying is this is a very important precursor to the US Open, and a lot of team owners, they like to look on at that T10 to spot talent.
Yes.
So all may not be lost. I heard earlier on you gave the timelines for your season in Canada. Given what has happened now in terms of the COVID-19, if there is cricket in 7 months' time at the US Open, I think it opens an avenue now for Canadian cricketers who are just next door to fly in for that tournament. It still gives them that opportunity to play cricket.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that is one of the things that I'll be looking up and looking forward to, and I will do. I'll definitely try to arrange some groups of teams that would participate if there is such tournament. I know people here are desperate to play cricket. We are sportsmen. You know how it is. We are outdoor people. We have to go out. We have to, play cricket. It's just a meditation for us. To be very honest, this is what we do. Uh, we take time out for families, work, and stuff. We work hard. So if there is a venue, then this is what I'm going to discuss with Mr. Mac as well. That yes, definitely we can bring some teams from here. There's great players, and definitely it works both ways, right? Simple as that. The guys get an opportunity to go play and be in the limelight where somebody can spot them, pick them.
Hmm.
It's a great opportunity. There's lots of great talent to play at the level, but nobody sees that. Mix and Mac TV behind the thinking behind is very brilliant. The reason is that there are lots of people play cricket. Nobody knows that because they don't see that. So
Yeah.
when they're there, they're playing under the nose of so many talented people, and they can recognize the talent. And if they're picked, it's good for them. And vice versa for us. It's just basically giving an opportunity to most very well deserved Canadian players as well. Who have a very limited, like I mentioned, that very limited season. Whereas in Florida, we have a great, atmosphere, and cricket can be played even in the winters. So yes,
Is it safe to say that the global T20 would be off?
that is something. It is going to that direction if things doesn't change. That is one of the biggest tournament we have, and all everybody in Canada look forward to that, and it's for us too. Like for Canadian cricket, it's like for you US Open. This is the biggest tournament. It's a good franchise. Uh, but you're right, Vinod. I think chances doesn't look so promising as of now. But you never know. Maybe there's, of course, the people will be discussing things, and they probably would be thinking of pushing it back to August or something. Because unfortunately here, the thing is this September on is this the conditions are not good, not favorable for good cricket. Uh, but let's see. I haven't heard any official news anywhere that if it's called off or is it consideration for delay or postponing. But let's hope for the best. I mean, positivity can make. Can do miracles, right?
Yeah, definitely. So positivity can move mountains. And just to switch a bit, Sultan, cricket in America and cricket in Canada, do you think that it is not where it should be and it has taken too long to really move forward?
Uh, I think I see there are two parts of this question, right? Uh,
Hmm.
First, where it should be and probably is not. Uh, I think see in North America there were other sports which were played here and people were following for a long time. People were not, I think, very exposed to this cricket, and especially after and because the reason was obvious. Uh, Cricket was the real cricket that we call is Test cricket, and then it comes the 50 over format one day cricket, and that's a long game, all day game, and the 5 days for people in North America didn't have enough time to go and watch a game. Uh, because and first they didn't understand, but after these shorter formats T10 T20 has come, I think things have started to pick up. and they're gonna continue to grow with a very rapid pace. The reason why I say is that it's if you go and see the number of players registering every year and the leagues and the teams that are coming to the leagues and registering for the leagues, and cities are basically looking at the potential, are building more facilities, more grounds, is picking up. America has bigger potential, reason being the weather. Because I lived in California for a long time and I know weather conditions are amazing over there. You can play cricket for a very long time. Same goes to surrounding neighboring states. Texas, Florida is one of them, you know.
Mhm.
And then even in East Coast, it's not too bad. I lived there as well for some time. I played cricket there. I played cricket in California as well. So I think it is only because of that, because nobody was willing to give too much of time to it. And I think on our part, Cricket Council of USA, we are doing we are basically trying to win every opportunity to promote it, extend it, and take it to a level where it becomes a very, very famous cricket sports in North America. Here in Canada,
Well, how many teams uh, would you put if I ask you to put a figure? How many teams you have in Canada playing at the top flight?
we have we have Super 9 division. So
Hmm.
basically TND, which is considered to be the largest league here, and these are the 9 teams at the top. And then when you go down, then there's elite, and elite are more than Super 9, and then there's Premier divisions, then there's first division, then there's second division and third division, and then there's senior division, then there's junior divisions. So there's a lot of teams, and there's another. Probably you know Mr. Prem Prashad. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, he's an amazing gentleman, very close friend of I think Mr. Mac as well. Great guy to work with, gentleman. He has put in lots of effort here as well, and I think that they have over 150 teams just in BED,
Wow.
and that is I mean, and then they have morning and T20, T20, T25, and 50 over formats as well. So great. So it's like I said, like it's just one example I'm giving. Then
Yeah.
for our Mississauga Ramblers, we have a Master League as well. That is I think if I'm not wrong, there's 14 plus teams in that participate, and they're keeping it to that level because it's more to promote cricket, not to. There's no other intentions. But then there's social cricket that they organize. Then in Mississauga Ramblers, there are junior programs. So basically, great platform for parents who come from Asia. They want to put their kids. I mean, we provide lots of support from under up, because lots of guys I've played around, I practice around, they have made it to from like these are young guys come started playing and now playing under 19 cricket for Canada. Some players that we played and practice around along the way, they made it to Canada and they're still playing.
Given a good time because we just a very uh, we have a very short time again to wrap up. But you were making that point before we went down about the number of teams, which is good. It means that once the cricket, and I know Prem is doing a very good job. He's a very hardworking man as well. But my final question to you is the Canadian team. Where to next for them?
What I can tell you is that in few years they have made a good progress. I think there's an interruption again, unfortunately. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're there too. Okay. So basically, they have made a good progress, and I think their new head coach is a good friend of mine too. I think he has great plans. Before that, Henry Sunday used to be the coach. I know him very well as well. These guys are putting great efforts to promote and work hard. planning and implementing new things to try out.
Mhm.
As far as the talent is concerned, is there. I think structure is there. Everybody in the domain working hard in Cricket Ontario as well. Mr. Shah Zafar doing an amazing job. There is Ranjit Chaudhary. He's putting lots of efforts. All these gentlemen, I know them personally, are an amazing people. It's just that we have the talent. We're trying things. I think with some more coaching, grooming of the players. I think it's just about the attitude of the player as well. It's just not about what you can tell them. It's just about their own initial initiatives as well. That you have to be like some of the players said. You have to be not passionate only. You have to be crazy about cricket if you
Yeah.
at that level. So
Sultan, well, yes, I know about that passion. I always see it with the Mark Qureshi. I want to thank you for joining us today and giving us your perspective of the current situation with the COVID-19. I want to wish you and ASAC all the best, ASAC Sports, and of course your family by extension and your cricket in Canada. We are sure to check back in with you as we continue the lockdown situation, as you're a major stakeholder in the cricket. Good afternoon again, and thank you for joining us.
thank you for having me. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Well, you've heard it there from Sultan, and he's a big man at ASAC Sports. He gave a perspective from Canada on what is expected, moving forward, what is the current situation. We're going to keep in touch with him as we move on. Thank you for viewing MAQ TV. Stay tuned for further programming as we continue to entertain you as best we can.
Which is the most authentic cricketing league in America? US Open Cricket. Which is the most exciting cricket in America? US Open Cricket. Which cricket league has the higher number of views in America? US Open Cricket. Which cricket league has the higher number of players in America? US Open Cricket. Which cricket league has the higher number of teams in America? US Open Cricket. Which cricket league has the higher number of cash prizes in America? US Open Cricket. Get ready for the biggest cricketing event in America, US Open Cricket 2020, from December 16th to December 20th, 2020, at the Central Broward Cricket Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It'll be aired live on MAQ TV. Let's play 2020 in 2020.